Welcome back, guys. Let's put this in the ether. You know what I've seen around with couples, right? Like if they're boyfriend and girlfriend, and then make big trip expense, right? Like if they decide to go on vacations, and usually what I see as a mistake in a relationship, especially when you're not seriously committed, like your boyfriend and girlfriend, what I see a guys make mistake is that they tend to pay off for all the trips, right? For a woman that you're not even sure you can be a permanent fixtures in your life, right? Like a girlfriend. Girlfriend, like I said, girlfriend, this label, girlfriend and boyfriend are nothing, right? It doesn't mean anything. She could still have the capability of cheating on you. And to see guys make a mistake by spending so much money on a relationship, right? That's not even that serious, by spending money like buying trips, right? Buying trips, buying both your plane tickets, right, to country, paying for the room and board, just for her, right? For a woman that you're not even sure of. And I see a lot of guys who regret for doing this because next thing you know, their relationship fell and they're very resentful for paying this much money on a girl, and then they feel like they're being used by the girl just for trips, food, board, and all these expenses to pay. That's why I tell guys, dude. Tell guys, if you're into this relationship that's not even that serious, like boyfriend and girlfriend, right? You should be paid for all this stuff. When it comes to, I'm not telling you guys to go on vacation, to not go on vacation. What I'm telling you guys, when it comes to large expense like this, it should be a 50-50 thing. She paid for her tickets, you pay for your own tickets. And you guys have on room and board, right? It should not be a you pay all and all that stuff. If that's the case, that should be an automatic red flag, right? That should automatically be a red flag going pop in your head, like, okay, why is it my responsibility to pay both of our tickets, right? For a relationship that's not guaranteed to be that excel to the future, that is not guaranteed to be serious at all. The only reason why you should pay for all your trip, if you decided to, if you're like a serious commitment, like husband and wife or something like that, right? Fiance or something like that, right? But if you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, you're committed to pay all the expense in a trip. And I see this a lot of time at the time. Guys out there who's in this failed relationship, they bring up to me that she never should have spent all that money on that expensive trip, right? Now they feel resentful for doing so. They feel like they're being played by their ex-girlfriends, right? That's why I tell them guys, like, bro, if you have an ex-girlfriend, you shouldn't be doing like this. You shouldn't be spending that much money on your girlfriend. Right? She's playing you. You don't know when she's gonna give up on you, cheat on you, right? That you spend all this excess money, right? That should be a red flag. Like I said before, I'm not saying you can't go on trips, but when it comes to big financial decision like this, it shouldn't be your fault. I'm not telling you to be greedy, but it should not be your responsibility. She should cough up the money as well, right? Because she's on the trip as well. Right? And I see guys are very, they get distraught and doing all this. So this is like one of the worst financial decisions you as a man, as a boyfriend can do. By spending all this money on your girlfriend. Right? Your relationship should not be focusing on just finance, but how much you spend on her. Right? If you do that, if you just use that as a basis of your relationship, you're being played big time. Right? You're only get into losing a lot of money on a girl that's not serious, right? This is why I don't take girlfriend on expensive dates or on a first date. I don't even pay girls. On first dates. I don't even take girls out to dinner, right? First date is not dinner date, right? Dinner date is like, for me, it's like fifth date, or we get to know each other. The first date should only be like a coffee or walk on the beach date. Something that does not have to spend money on, right? That should be a first date to me. And it's a good date when you're on the same page. But it's a good date when she's not complaining about the money. If complaining about the money, how much you spend, saying that you're cheap, she's not the right girl for you. If she says something about finance, you're a cheap guy, and you're not a cheap guy, right? And she says stuff like that, that's a red flag. That's an automatic red flag that you shouldn't pursue in this relationship, right? But I've seen my friends paying so much money, a trip, thousands of dollars, trip to Europe, trip to Asia, right? It's not your responsibility, guys. Don't pay so much money if you're just boyfriend and girlfriend, right? And if girls, if they want to call you cheap like that, so be it. That's it. She's clearly showing who she really is. She's clearly showing what she's in this relationship for, and that's to use you. A lot of women use guys for their money. If you aren't aware of that, do you want to be a sucker? Do you want to be used for your money? No, right? It's not about being greedy. You only reward her when she earns things, and that's including your girlfriends, your wife, or anybody. You don't spoil a woman. Once you spoil a woman, your relationship is basically on a bad start already. Don't spoil a woman. Spoil a woman is like spoiling a child. And what's a woman? A woman is like a kid in a grown woman's body, a grown person's body. That's what it is. Shout out to Chronicle of Judah, but that's what it is, right? A woman, most of them are just overgrown children. And when you spoil children, what do you do? What's the outcome? She's gonna look to you as a wallet. I spend this, buy this for you, buy that for you, and that's the worst thing to go. The worst thing to do in a relationship is spoil your girlfriend, right? Worst thing, she only get things if she earned it. That's it. If she don't earn nothing, you don't spend it. You just don't automatically spend a trip on a woman. That's ridiculous. And I seen the guys, they say they make the wrong decision by spending all this excess money, trip to places, Europe, amusement park, whatever it is that you want, right? You don't reward children with money. That's the worst thing to do. You go do the same thing with kids. You don't reward anything unless they earned it, right? So I just want to make this video for guys to be aware, like, bro, stop spoiling a woman, right? Especially your girlfriend. The term girlfriend hold no significant value like the same boyfriend. When you're her boyfriend, that hold no significant value to her, right? And that should apply to you too. When you said that she's your girlfriend, that should hold no significant value, not unless you want to pursue anything else besides that, like getting engaged, right? Being a fiance. A fiance is a promise, right? That's why when a guy find out his fiance is cheating, he still have the right to call off the wedding. Now, once your wedding is over, now you have legal matters to go through, right? Same goes with boyfriend and girlfriend. When she cheat on you, you're easier to detach from her, right? If you're easily detached from her, what makes you think this is a serious thing? It's not a serious thing, right? You only spend money on serious relationship, right? And when you're in a serious relationship, you only reward them if they do good. But don't spend your money, splurge your money on a woman like that, man. That's the number one way to get used. Right? You don't want a woman to fall in love with you just because of your money. You want a relationship built bound by interest, by compatibility, by similarity, by the right connections, right? A relationship that's centralized on finance is the wrong way to go, right? That's a big no-no, right? And it's already been, and you would think most guys would know this, but most guys don't know this. This is why I have to make a video to tell you about this, right? Guys have to be more wise. You have to wise up. Don't not be you're being scammed by what you thought was your significant other. Next thing you know, you can find out the last minute when she breaks up with you. She gonna find a chat on her own that she's like better. Then you already spent all these thousands of dollars on a woman. I don't spend thousands of dollars on a woman. Right? That's a dumb way of wasting your money. Right? You could just use those money to build your assets, put a down payment on something, right? To make that money work for you. But no, you just squander all the money on a woman, right? Number one rule, being a guy in a relationship, don't spend money on women. Don't centralize your relationship around money, right? Money is not used for that. You have to think about that. You have to think outside the box. Money should not be used as getting a mate. She should love you for who you are, not love you for what you can do for her, right? But unfortunately, women today will only love you what you can do for her. Will only love you for your resources. Most women, I might say, right? I'm not saying all, but once you find out women that love you for who you are, not for your money, that's one of the keeping signs, right? That's not the only signs, but yeah, don't be played, don't be scammed. If If you pay for all her tickets and she's only your girlfriend, you're being scammed big time, right? So on that note, guys, let me know if you agree. You think you should pay all expense for your girlfriend, and she's only your girlfriend? Pay all her tickets when you go on vacation. Let me know if you agree. Should you base your relationship on centralized around money or no? Let me know if you agree. Leave a comment below. As always, I drop videos daily. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe is free. So, hey, give me a shot. On that note, guys, peace and blessings.